Welcome back to Law Talk Moments, a legal program designed to help make the complex simple and to promote the practice of law which I unapologetically consider to be a noble profession. My name is Attorney Rob Caprera, and I'm humbled to be your host again for this program. Today is Mirror Monday, a special feature of Law Talk Moments where I'm free to share my heart with yours to discuss big topics, life topics, matters of universal concern to help us all, hopefully, to live life better. Mirror Mondays provide us a chance to look at ourselves, to slow down from the normal hectic pace of our lives, and to ponder how we stand in our culture, and perhaps even take a look at our culture and examine how it is moving. We can adopt a reflective spirit at the beginning of the week, which hopefully will carry us all the way till the end of the week. If it's not overtly obvious, you need to know. I really enjoy Mirror Monday. Our topic this week involves the official motto of the United States, "In God We Trust." For those of us who have lived in this country for any appreciable amount of time, the existence of this motto is often overlooked because it is so common. Historically, it came into our culture most notably in the midst of the Civil War when religious sentiment was high. Appeals by devout persons throughout the country were made to Secretary of the Treasury Salmon P. Chase to recognize God on the United States coins. After consideration, the phrase, "In God We Trust," was placed on the 2-cent coin in 1864. As the years passed, more coinage bore that phrase until in 1938 all coins were inscribed with, "In God We Trust." Finally, in 1955, under the presidency of Dwight D. Eisenhower, a law was passed requiring that all currency, both coinage and paper, be required to display this phrase. And in 1956, the phrase was officially adopted as the motto of our country. Since then, various court cases have been filed to contest the use of this phrase as the official motto of our country, but all those court efforts have failed. So the official motto, "In God We Trust," still stands in this country. But on Mirror Monday, I ask you, where do you stand with it? Essentially, do you trust in God? Many who attend churches around the country and are religiously oriented would easily answer, yeah, I trust in God. But nowadays we have to recognize that there are many people who do not possess this sentiment and who may even vehemently be anti-God and would never consider themselves a person of faith. Within this broad spectrum of our culture, on Mirror Monday, I'd like to float this proposition for all of you to consider. It's this: we are all people of faith. Think about that. We are all people of faith. I believe this statement is true. Even if you don't consider yourself a religious person, you are still a person of faith. When you start your car rolling down the road, you have faith that the brakes are going to work. When you consume packaged food or take medicines, you have faith that they won't make you sick or even kill you. When you travel by jet, you believe that it will take off and land safely. Faith is simply trust, and we humans exercise trust all the time. I believe this understanding is further amplified when you consider that the efficacy of faith is not based upon strength, but upon its object. What do I mean by that? It doesn't matter how strong your faith is in something, but it does matter in what or in whom you place that faith. You could reach into the medicine cabinet to get a pill to make your headache go away. You could swallow that pill that you really felt was going to make you feel well. But if that pill was poison for you, it would have the opposite effect or even kill you. But if you grabbed a medicine that you were very skeptical of, but it was the perfect drug for you, your headache would go away even if you had no faith in it at all. Simply, we are all people of faith, and it matters in whom or in what we place our faith. This is a universal principle for all of us. So how does this stir our thinking on this Mirror Monday with regard to our country's motto, "In God We Trust"? I believe it comes down to this. When you are in trouble, where do you go for help? Do you go to government or do you go to God? Or the two, which do you believe loves you or cares for you or wants the best for you, or can protect you, or is trustworthy. That's important. Who is worthy of your trust? If you stand on ice and it holds you, you recognize it is worthy of your trust. It's trustworthy. If you sit in a chair like this and it holds you up, you recognize that it's worthy of your trust. It's trustworthy. If you have not trusted God in your life, you likely don't know if He is worthy of your trust, that He's trustworthy. But that doesn't have to continue. So let me make a suggestion. Let me encourage you to consider the experience of those in history, or even those around you, who have trusted God in their lives and found Him to be trustworthy. Maybe they will cause you to think and ponder and eventually encourage you to trust God. I am one who has trusted God in an active way since my second year of law school in 1977. He has proven Himself to me to be trustworthy, worthy of my trust many times. As a person who trusts God, I encourage you to consider trusting Him yourself. In a country whose motto is, "In God we trust," perhaps you will come to a place where that motto will mean something to you, very personally. I hope so. And on this Mirror Monday, at least I hope you will think about it. This is what Mirror Monday is all about. Our time today is ended. Take a look at yourself and reflect on this information all week long. If you have any questions or comments with respect to this message, please reach out to me at my website, www.capreralaw.com, and I look forward to connecting with each and every one of you in this way. Obviously, we encourage you to stay tuned for more Law Talk moments. Like us and subscribe if you are so inclined. I look forward to our next time together. Until then, thank you for listening, and take care.